Hi everybody, my name is Michelle Pratt and I'm here to do another Business Book Club blog, and today I am reading The Art of Being Brilliant by Andy Cope and Andy Whitaker. Now, this book is really about positive psychology. It's about becoming who you were meant to be. So this is a book that I should really be very interested in because I love positive psychology. It comes into a lot of the work I do with leaders and their teams. So I was quite excited to read this. In fact, a friend of mine on LinkedIn said that she'd read it. She recommended it. So I thought I'd give it a go. I think that the book is written based on the work of one of the author's PhDs into the field of positive psychology, and they break it down into some nice, easy lessons. So, in theory, this is a book that I should absolutely love, and I hated it. This is the first book I've actively disliked that I've read. I've read some books in this series that I have found difficult to finish. I have some that I haven't really taken to, but I've never had one that I actively disliked. This really rubbed me up the wrong way. Now, that might be because of my own feelings and my own values, but we should probably bear this in mind. But clearly others like it, but I did not like it at all. So what did I learn? Not much, to be honest. And that's not because there aren't valuable lessons in the book. There's some really good stuff in here and some really good techniques. But I just found it a bit dumbed down, and it really, really rankled with me. I'll explain why. First of all, the book is illustrated, so and I don't know if you remember back in the early noughties, there was a lot of merchandise and stuff aimed at teenage girls called Bang on the Door. Now, the book is illustrated by Amy Bradley, and here's an example of one of the illustrations here. That, to me, that's indistinguishable from Bang on the Door and that type of art. And it was really weird to see in a book based on positive psychology. Again, it's all kind of like this. I don't think, as far as I know, the book is not aimed at teenagers, but I think I am going to gift it to a teenager. I can't foresee, though, that the book is actually aimed at adults. I really appreciate the way the book tries to make it very accessible. So each chapter begins with a snazzy headline. So chapter 6, Your Toast, a true story about a toaster. There's some sort of intrigue, there's some story, there's some quirky thing like a song or some kind of hook, and then it goes into the chapter itself. But I feel that accessibility comes at a cost. I feel like it's dumbed the subject down, which I'm sure the authors are very credible in it, but it just switched me right off. It was trying too hard. If this book were a person, I think it would be a people pleaser. So I feel like it's taken a really useful subject, which is quite intuitive to most people, and really gone too hard to dumb it down and make it look shiny or fluffy or accessible, which is really not what the field of study is about at all. So if it is aimed at teenagers, I apologise and I take it all back. Then it's fine. It serves its purpose. If it was designed with adults in mind, it is very practical and usable and very digestible. I just find the style of it a bit of a switch off. So would I recommend this book for teenagers? Yes, I'm going to gift it to a teenager this Christmas. For adults, I think there's probably better books to introduce you to the subject. I've already reviewed Martin Seligman's Flourish. That's probably too much the other way, a bit academic, but I think this is a better introduction to the subject. So there we go. First book I didn't like. That is probably my personal preferences, but also a little bit down to style. The substance, I'm sure, is fine. Anyway, if you've read it, let me know what you think. I'd be really interested to know what you got from it. That's all from me for now. I'll see you in the future for another book club blog.